Let's take a deep breath in and get grounded. Ensure that your physical body is as comfortable as possible. And let's make sure that you ground each of your chakras even as you are sending down roots. Let's make sure that you are grounding everything from your crown chakra to your base chakra. We want to go places deeper and deeper inside of you, so let us ensure that all of the primary chakras, crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and base are properly grounded. And breathe nice and deep. Focus in on that breathing. And with every breath, pick a chakra and ground it. So on each in-breath, send the energy down from the chakra to the ground. And on the out-breath, get anchored even as you expel the old carbon dioxide energy. Chakra by chakra, take whatever order works best for you, because you know best which chakra requires the most grounding. Make sure that you are grounded in the soles of your feet. And check that your entire foot, your toes, all the way to your Achilles heel is grounded. Send down rooting energy from your knees, from those chakras of humility. And send down chakras, roots, send down roots from your pelvic muscles. All of the merging and interconnected chakras of your pelvic muscles that cradle your sacral chakra and its connectedness to all creation. Get completely grounded. Feel your body getting more stable. Feel your chakras getting more stable as the earth energy anchors each of the chakras to the earth and stabilizes their connectedness to each other. I am fully present in the truth of all that I am. I am fully present in the truth of all that I am. I am fully present in the truth of all that I am. And there in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine that you are walking across a beach from the shoreline upward. Feel the warmth of the sand at your toes. Feel a cool breeze in the air, ensuring that you're comfortable. Hear the sound of the waves behind you. See the sand stretching ahead of you in a gentle slope, gradually shifting into a grassy bank. Keep the whole picture together. Remember, we are feeling the sand at our toes. We are feeling the warmth of the sun and the coolness of the breeze. We are able to hear the sound of the waves behind us, out of sight, and able to see both the sand and the grassy bank moving from a beautiful beigey golden color into a beautiful green color as we walk up the gentle slope. And there in your short-term memory, register, if you will, how each of those sensory perceptual impressions feels and is present within you. How are you sensing it? Which aspect of your psychic intelligence are you utilizing? Register also how you feel and experience and know that you are moving, that the impression of you as you see yourself on the sand is moving from the shoreline up the bank. How are you registering your progress? What is the impetus for your flow? What is the impetus or stimulant for your movement? Is it just the sound of my voice, or is there an agreement in your own mind, in the consciousness of your chakras? Is there a willingness within you to simply flow without thought, without reason, without destination, with the instructions given? Observe yourself experiencing in meditation. And if you are still walking up the bank as I speak, register how slowly or quickly you are moving up the bank. Register if you have a sense of a destination. Do you feel that you are going somewhere, although there is no indication of a specific space. Observe the meditator. Observe the experience of meditation. Observe the use of your psychic intelligence as extrasensory perceptual tools that are creating your experience as you sit quietly, fully grounded in meditation. Allow all of these to register in your short-term memory and to inform any and all future meditations of this nature. I seek to experience the experiencer. I seek to meditate on the meditator. The being within becomes accessible to the meditator. I am fully present in the truth that I am. And still moving forward on the grassy bank, not too far ahead of you, I want you to see a very old Indian temple that is nothing more than a series of steps leading up to a long hallway and a ceiling interspersed, evenly and completely balanced with 1008 pillars. We are walking into the ashram of pillars. 1008 pillars, all individually hand carved and perfectly aligned and balanced with each other to hold up the roof in perfect parallel alignment to the floor. Perfectly sculpted out of stone, the temple has stood for over 100,000 years. 1008 pillars, holding the sacred energy of generations of meditators, including you in other forms and frequencies in other lifetimes. And as you walk up the stairs into the ashram of 1008 pillars, take a moment to breathe it in, to feel it. Don't focus too much on imagining the physical structure. Focus in on feeling the energy of the space, on registering if it is familiar. If there is a particular part that you are automatically or intuitively drawn to. A few of you may find your name on a pillar. Or a symbol that represents your presence. However you experience it, feel yourself inside of it very gently turning around so that you may get a 360-degree view of 1008 pillars stretching on every side of you. Breathe it in. We are in the ashram of the crown chakra, the Sahasrara temple. And every pillar represents the connectivity through communication, connectivity through knowledge, connectivity through consciousness, connectivity through incarnatedness that has existed over all time, since the beginning of creation, as we, as souls, have experienced it. I am present in the truth of all that I am. So breathe and relax and absorb. Absorb the energy of the temple, of the pillars themselves, and of the experience that you have created in this meditation. I, the meditator or the observer, is experiencing at two levels. I am fully present here, and I am fully present on the inner realm here. And in this moment they converge into one truth of my being. And feel, if you will, if the sun has followed you into the temple of pillars. Is the sun approaching from any direction as you are standing here? Is there a source of light seeking to reach you in the pillars themselves? Is there a source of light from any other part of the temple, from beyond the shoreline, that is seeking to reach you there within the temple itself? And if you stretch your awareness just a little bit more, are there other souls, light beings in themselves, receiving you in this temple? Just be present and feel yourself. with the different sources of light available, with the sun, with the light of the temple itself, sometimes flowing from within the pillars and sometimes flowing from just outside of it, from beyond it, from the light beings present within it, and most importantly, from yourself. I, the meditator, am the being of light central to every visualization, every meditation, every sacred space and zone. I, the meditator, am the light being central to the truth that I am. And if you like, you may ask, graciously request, that your guides and masters become present in the crown chakra temple of pillars. And feel for yourself if there is a shift in your experiencing once you have opened your awareness to their presence. Feel, if you will, if the details of the pillars closest to you, or the details of the pillars as they are all around you, become clarified. If there are particular details that catch your eye. And just for fun, feel or sense if any of the other meditators in this group are present in the temple with you. And if you find anyone, get a feeling for their attitude. Get a sense of what they're thinking or feeling from their posture or body language. Feel if they are with you. Stay grounded. Stay in the temple. Keep breathing and absorbing. Note for yourself that there is no deity in this temple. There is only the observation and devotion to 1008 pillars of knowledge. Of intuitive wisdom, sit quietly in the temple and feel it. Feel all the sources of light. Sense or feel if you can still hear the water. If the breeze feels different in the temple. If the grassy bank continues beyond the temple. Get a sense for if the different sources of light appear in different colors or different temperatures. And whichever way you're facing in the temple, can you see the horizon? Can you gaze from your grounded, stable, anchored position at all of the possibilities of the horizon? And if you can, fix your focus on a point on the horizon with a full awareness and mindfulness of the temple around you. And when you are ready, take yourself to the point on the horizon and give yourself the long distance view of the 1008 pillared temple on the shore. Transfer yourself across the ocean to the point that you have fixed on the horizon, and face the temple. And there in your mind's eye, take a picture of how the temple looks from the horizon. How much smaller it is. Get a feel for how different the breeze feels here. For how different the sun feels here. And get a feel for all of the light sources still available in the temple. And please register in your short-term memory how you moved from the temple to the horizon. And if you so desire, with an intention of your own, you may bring yourself back into the temple, into the presence of your own crown chakra, 1008 petals of intuitive knowing the truth that I am. And let us make sure that we ground it fully, absorbing all of the energy and the information available, all of the observations registered in short-term memory, and just breathe and rest. Just being quiet. Allowing all of the images and feelings and thoughts and knowings to swirl around you in a gentle flow, while you just relax in what is and observe yourself simply being present. And then very gently, breathing in a nice even pace, bring your awareness to yourself seated in your chair as the meditator who created the experience and observed it. Bring yourself back to this moment, here and now.